Okay, so for this fluid flush, thing we want to do is you want to use the existing coolant that's in here. You're going to add this to your reservoir and you're going to drive on it for about, say a total of about 2 or 4 hours, and that should clean out everything for you. And then you do the flush after this. You don't want to do this after, you just want to use the coolant that's in there and it's going to clean everything. So you just add it right to this guy. All right, so we were here a couple days ago, and we went ahead and put some of that cleaner in here for the coolant reservoir. So we sure went through and cleaned everything. Oh yeah, look at that stuff down there. It's all. Okay, so this is kind of hot still, but not hot enough to have pressure in it. Oh yeah. Look at how dirty that is. So we're gonna flush that out and then get some water in there, fill that out, and then go from there. But I'll show you how to do this. First things first, kind of want to move this, leave it open. Same thing right here. Pull it to the side, leave it open. It'll breathe better when draining. Stinks. And then we gotta get here and remove this pan real quick, and then we can get under there. All right, so you got to take out the skid plate first. And we got 4 12mm sockets. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then we can access the radiator after that. The great, hold on. It's onto the back right there. So you don't necessarily have to take it down, but if you want to take it down, you have to unhook that real quick. And to do that, okay, so what you do is you go back at it. Okay, so for like this, what you're gonna do is just move it up and then pull it forward, and then it'll come down with it and give you access to everything. But what we want is right, oh, which one? Right here. So this is her butterfly valve for her drain, but that looks ridiculously rusted. All of this is rusted out under here, but we gotta get that off somehow without breaking it. That's gonna be tough. So what I did real quick was I sprayed it with some PB Blast, and then I took these and I went one on top, one on bottom, just to get a better leverage, and you just twist it. Now loosen it up, and then coolant should start coming out of here. So let me get the drain pan under. Oh, like there's a little bit right now. Rip. Should open it a little bit more. You see all that stuff just start running. Now I'm gonna go find a clear bottle so that I can get some of this in there and show you guys the difference with the cleaner. Okay, let's get some of this in here. Okay, well, luckily the person kept up with her coolant changes, so it's not as bad as I've seen before, but it's definitely not supposed to be a beer or piss color. This cleaned all that stuff out of there, and so now we're just waiting for it to finish draining. All right, so while we're waiting, these two guys are really rusted in there, and were really hard to get out. Same with these two. So I'm gonna take some PB Blast. Get those guys nice and dressed up in that. Cat brush, I'm just gonna clean the threads on this guy to make it new again, so it's easier to take out next time. Okay, so nice and cleaned up threads. These should go on a lot more easier and come out a lot more easier next time that's all clean. But we're still waiting for that to drain. So we'll wait till that's done. Okay, now that's done draining, we're gonna take off the reservoir and then dump out all the stuff that's still in here. Oh, and to take off the reservoir, it's just a 10 mil right here on this bolt, and the whole thing will just come out and come off. Okay. And this, you're just gonna pour out as well. Look how much stuff is in there. That all got cleaned out. So let's go here. Just pour all that yucky stuff out. Okay, now we're just gonna put this guy back. Okay, so we just got our distilled water in here, and as you can see, it stopped. We're at the no fill line, so we take this out the way. So you want to fill your radiator up first, all the way, and then you're gonna fill your coolant reservoir after, because this needs to be full. This is not in connection to it. It's just an overflow tank if it gets too hot in here. Now leave it there. So it's gonna be sucking in all of the distilled water and flowing it through. So once you know we're full, this should stop bubbling. Okay, so we just got done running it. As you can see right here, we have all the clean, clear water, and we ran it for about 10 minutes and filled it up. And then over here, you can see all the dirty coolant spit back out. So that's what we want. We want to clean the whole system. So that's why we turn it on with the distilled water, because it'll get all that crud out and throw it back into here. And then now we got to drain this again and this again, and then put coolant in here, its own coolant, and then fill that up and do the bubble trick one more time. And then she should be all good to go after that. Get all that bad shit coming out again. We're gonna wait for all that to drain out. Okay. So this is all drained out now, and this is all drained out again as well too. It's just a little bit at the bottom, but that's okay. So now we're gonna put the actual coolant in, start the car up, let it bubble, and once it's done bubbling, you're all set to go after that. Okay, and then the second one is looking way more watery than the other one, so that's good. That means I cleaned everything out. So you can do this like 3, 4, 5 times until the water's completely clear, but I'm gonna do that in the back end, and you kind of want it to be completely clear, and that means that you flush it out. It probably takes like, say three drains to get it all clear. Okay, so we're up to temp on this guy. And then this will stop bubbling like how it is now, but we're just waiting for all the other stuff. This actually bubbled up. Oh, it dropped down there, but something bubbled up as well. But this is almost done, and then once this is done, pretty much all set to go. And then we'll turn off the car, and then that's it. So it's 1 click and then 2 click to snap in. And then this one, just want to check it again, make sure it's at a good level, all red, nice. All right, so now we're just gonna get this guy back up. Now remember, it hooks in, so you're gonna go like back and then hook it in, and then you're gonna pull it up the same way it came out. And then you're just gonna put the 4 bolts in. Okay, so the very last thing you wanna do is go ahead and hop in the car. And you're gonna want to take it on a drive, or at least let it heat up so that gets in the middle, and just wait for like 10 minutes. Because what this is gonna do is tell you if you have an air bubble. If this starts getting over what it's normally at, that means that you have to open the radiator again and then re-bleed whatever the re-bubble, actually, all that stuff, and burp it out of there, because this should stay where it's supposed to be. And yeah, just so you guys know, your car will sound louder once it gets the new coolant in there, but only for a split second. It shouldn't really be that loud though. Go. But our car is already kind of nice and warm because we were testing some stuff, but yeah, we're all good to go.